guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by. As you see, our quail birds have hatched, or are in the process of hatching. So far we got 37 that I counted. We left a couple in here that are just a little small. They're going to give them a little bit longer to dry, and I believe we still got some more hatching. We're going to let it run tonight and up into tomorrow, because this is day 18. They usually start on day 18, but we always have some start early, 17, 18, and 19 days mark, and they start hatching. So that 19th mark, we'll start thinning it out. But we got our third batch of quail birds that we're going to try to get through the winter. So I feel real good about this. The ones we start hatching next, I'm going to wait a couple weeks and let Travis finish his meat birds out there in the field. Once he gets done with those, we can utilize those 2 pens, and everything we hatch from now on is going to be straight birds to go into the freezer. But these guys are doing great. This has been so easy. Just absolutely the best thing ever. Really, really easy. They're doing good. Look, they're drinking water. Well, that one was drinking, but they were eating. I just set them in the box. Like I say, today's day 18. Looks like we lost one that couldn't get out of the shell. We had one that didn't make it so far. But this has been a good hatch so far. I put 62 eggs in, and I think, what I say, 37 so far. And we'll see about tomorrow. So that's about right. I'm looking for about, I'd like to have a 70% hatch rate. I'd be happy with that. But we've really been on top of this incubator, checking it every day. We keep our incubator at 100 degrees with about a 60% humidity. But the birds are just doing great. Look how cute they are. I absolutely love these guys. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? Well, stick around. We're going to go out here and check on the mamas and the daddies of these birds. Make sure they got food, water, see if they got any eggs. And the brothers and the sisters. Stick around. Let's go check these guys out. Well, guys, we're in the pen of our first batch of birds that we hatched. And we have still yet to have a single problem with these birds. We have not had a single problem. They're laying eggs every day. We get about 9 to 10 eggs every day, and we have 11 females, so that's just fantastic. They hadn't started slowing down whatsoever. They have not slowed down whatsoever. They've just been the easiest birds ever to raise. Just fantastic birds. And at night, they're just the cutest thing to hear. Look at this. Turkeys, check them out. But yeah, guys, these quail have been so much fun. These are the mom and dads of the ones that we just hatched, and the ones in the pen beside us over here. So these are where we've been getting all our eggs. So pretty soon we'll start getting eggs from this second pen. We'll cull out the extra males we have, and we'll see. I want to try to get all 3 pens even. So we'll cull out a bunch of the males that are over here and try to get our little ratio right like we did in here. And we'll hold on to them for a while. I think I'm going to hold on to them just to see how this little batch of small ones come out. That way we can get all 3 pens even, and whatever we have extra after that, we'll process, put in the freezer, and eat. And we're going to start doing it again in about 2 more weeks. I got 2 extra pens just like this out there in the pasture now, in the field now, that's got my son-in-law's meat chickens in them. So once they get processed, we're going to just start hatching birds. Well, we're just going to keep the incubator running until they quit laying eggs, because this is where we're getting our eggs from, is this pen. And starting next spring, we should have 3 pens laying eggs, and I'm thinking about buying another incubator and running 2 incubators just full blast, just running them all summer and putting up as much meat as we can. And I got some other plans too. I'll tell y'all about that later. Might be pretty fun. I still got some stuff going on in my head about what to do with these quail, but I'm one of these over-the-top guys that I just can't get enough of anything. We always talked about the bees. I'd like to have a couple of beehives. I'm one of those. I want 100 beehives. We want a few quail. I want thousands of quail. I don't know why I've always been like that. But I once I find something I love, I just go for it way over the top. But I love it. I love it. These guys are just the best. Look at them. They're absolutely fantastic. I don't know if y'all can see all the mosquitoes. Good gracious alive, there's tons of mosquitoes in here. These guys over here. They don't like that camera hanging over them. But they're doing great, guys. I want to say, if you got a piece of land, it don't take much at all. I understand some people live in places where they can't do this, but I say it every time I do anything about these, any videos on these quail. If you got a little piece of land, these quail are so simple to raise. You can raise them in the little rabbit type pens. You can raise them watch Keeping It Dutch and Slightly Redneck. Watch those two channels, they'll show you. You can raise them anywhere. We just happen to have these pens here, so we just decided to put them out here. And actually, actually this weekend, we're gonna start building another pen. So I'm gonna put out another video pretty soon showing everybody how to build these pens. They're so simple to build, so simple. And I don't know what you call it, expensive or cheap, but I wanna say they cost around $100 to build. Not including, you know, the waterers and the feeders and all that, but just the frame of it, just this hog panel and the wood. And we already got the chicken wire, so I'm not really including that. But it's about $100, maybe a little more, to build one of these. $120 to build one of these, I would say. And super simple, super simple. If I can build it, anybody can build it. Let's go over here and check out the brothers and sisters, the first batch that we got from these guys. Let's see how they're doing. Well, as you can see, guys, this pen looks a little different than the other. These birds are a little bit smaller. I want to say they're going on 5 or 6 weeks old. I want to say they're about 5 or 6 weeks old. But they're doing real good. We haven't lost a single bird. Super strong, super hardy. Let me see if one will let me pick them up. Just look at them. They're super. They don't like to be held, that's for sure. But they look great. I think this is going to be a little female. I'm not sure if it's too early to tell or not. But they're just beautiful little birds. They're just absolutely beautiful little birds. But the feeders are working out great. The Keeping It Dutch style feeders and waterers are working out just great. Let me show you this guy. This is the one I've been looking for. This is the one I got a kind of a soft spot for. See this bird? Let me see if I can look on the other side. He's missing an eye. We noticed him. Uh-oh, come here, buddy. We noticed this one. Whoops, come here. We noticed this guy. I don't know if it's a female or not, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one. It's got a messed up beak. You can see how its beak. We had a chicken like this one time. It's got a missing eye and a messed up beak. I don't know if it got jumped on when it was smaller or what, but it's just taking a beating. It's got one eye, so we're going to keep an eye on that. And I think that's probably one that's not going to get cold, because I have a little soft spot for stuff like that. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping it's a little female. She lays eggs. Hey, she's got a spot in the flock. She eats fine. She's growing. She ain't missed a beat out of eating, so she's doing real good. But as far as any of them having any problems, that's the only one so far we've seen that we've had any problems with. And I sit out here sometimes and watch them just to see if I see any with a little, there's a name for it, I can't remember, with a little crossed beak like that. We had a chicken like that years ago, and that was one of the best chickens ever. We named it Mushmouth, and that was just one of the best chickens we ever had. It was just like a dog, follow you everywhere. Super, super cool chicken. But the quail are doing great, guys. I appreciate y'all checking out our videos. We're going to be putting out a video this weekend showing how to build one of these. It's really simple. It's just 2x4s and hog panel, and you can add extra stuff to it. Like this was a chicken house, a little chicken pen, so you can put a little nesting box, and we even get a heat light in here, and we fix it up where the rain can't get to it. We keep our cord hooked up high so the rain can't get to it. And I mean, you can just add whatever you want in here. We've had roosting bars put across here. I took them out because I kept hitting my head on them, but You can just add whatever you want to them, but the basic frame is super, super easy. 2x4 bottoms, a little back support to keep it from shaking back and forth, and you know, of course, the door. And it's just really, really easy. But I'm gonna be putting out a video pretty soon about building that. I'm gonna start building on that tomorrow. So stick around for that, guys. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Share it with your friends. If you're interested in quail, check out our channel, because I'm going to be putting out a ton of quail videos. I done found something. I absolutely love the pigs and chickens, and I don't neglect any of my animals. But I found a new love for these quail. I'm absolutely addicted to them. They're so hardy, so strong. Everything happens ultra fast. And they're just the hardest little workers ever. They lay eggs consistently. I absolutely love these guys. And they're just beautiful birds to sit and watch. I can't show them enough. Guys, appreciate it. Do me a favor, like I say again, subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.